What is something that you absolutely refuse to spend money on? Hi, it's Tracy, and today we're talking about 8 things frugal people don't spend their money on or avoid at all costs. Remember, frugal is not being cheap. Being frugal is about making smart money management choices. So, my frugal people, hit subscribe for free and let's chat. Let's start with big homes. Now, a lot of people are out there with these really big houses or living spaces, but frugal people like myself, we can make do in smaller places. So we are more likely to consider smaller homes such as a viable option. Now, I 100% agree, and even though I'd love a backyard one day because I do live in a really tiny apartment, overall, I just don't buy into this bigger is better philosophy. Having a smaller house means you're going to have a lower purchase price, which is going to, again, result in a lower mortgage payment and having reduced property taxes, as well as lower maintenance fees. And some frugal people like myself embrace this minimalist lifestyle where simplicity, efficiency, and just reducing unnecessary possessions. So a smaller home can really align with this lifestyle by encouraging more of that clutter-free environment and discouraging excessive consumption. If you buy a big house, it likely means you're going to fill it up with stuff. Let's chat about brand name items. Let's not forget that most frugal people opt for generic products when items like quality and performance are not significantly impacted. This is going to allow them and me and us to save money without compromising on essential needs. Now, it's pretty common knowledge that a lot of brand name products tend to be higher price than the generic or store brand alternatives due to several factors, things like branding, marketing, and just more of that perceived value. But that being said, there are certain items where brand reputation or reliability or safety are important. So in that case, I do recommend that you invest in those brand name items despite the higher cost. Lottery tickets. Some people may view lottery tickets as a form of entertainment or a small indulgence, but us frugal individuals are often viewing lottery tickets as an unnecessary expense that just don't align with our financial principles. Ultimately, I think buying lottery tickets is a form of gambling, and the outcome is going to be entirely based on chance. So, frugal individuals like myself kind of value having control over our finances, so we prefer to avoid activities that rely solely on luck. Lottery tickets have extremely low odds of winning a huge prize. So, frugal individuals typically prefer to invest their money in ways that offer more predictable and reliable outcomes. Now, I do love getting lottery tickets for my birthday or maybe my Christmas stocking, but you don't really see me buying them. Moving on to brand new cars. As frugal people know that buying a brand new car is going to come with a big price tag due to depreciation. Buying a new car is one of the worst mistakes you can actually make with your money. I even made a video on it called The Wealth Killer. It's one of the few things that you actually buy and it's going to lose value. Unlike houses or stocks, which are gaining value, new cars are going to lose 20% of the value as soon as you drive it off from the dealership, and then each year afterwards, it's losing even more money. Need a car? Frugal people opt for more slightly used vehicles that have already taken that initial hit, saving thousands of dollars in the process. Next is single-use kitchen items. Now, those specialized avocado slicers or garlic presses may seem convenient, but as frugal people understand that most of these gadgets just end up collecting dust in our kitchen. Lately, I've been trying to reduce the amount of stuff that I have in my kitchen because, yes, I have tried some of those single-use kitchen gadgets in the past. So here's my tip. Try to stick to things like the multi-purpose kitchen tools that can handle a bunch of tasks and just save the money and space in your kitchen. Beverages. Most frugal people will say bottled water, but I'm going to expand a little bit to beverages like soda, coffee, or anything that you drink when you're out and about. So at a sports game, running around doing errands, or even at a restaurant, beverages have extremely high markups, especially water, which is free at home. For example, let's talk about cola. You see them in the vending machines for like $3 to $4, and it can be about $4 also at a sit down restaurant. But a standard 12-ounce can of cola only costs around 15 to 25 cents to actually produce. It might then be sold to retailers for around 30 to 50 cents per can, and then that retailer can then apply a markup around 50 to 100% or even more. So that's going to result in a retail price around 75 cents to $1.50. And that's a price you might actually see at a grocery store. But at restaurants, it's even more. So whenever I head out, I bring my own water, and in restaurants, I just order water. Again, it's free, and I like free. Unused gym memberships. The important part here is going to be unused. So frugal individuals are less likely to sign up for expensive gym memberships if they don't anticipate on actually using that gym regularly. Basically, if you're going to have to pay for a gym membership, then you need to use it. Many people are joining gyms with the good intentions, but ultimately after a few days or weeks or months, we kind of just fall back into our old routines. And another tip here is just kind of avoid the gym altogether. If you can start something a little bit cheaper, like running, you'll save money. Moving on to extended warranties on low-cost items. So buying extended warranties for inexpensive items can just end up costing more than the item in itself in the long run. So frugal consumers like myself skip these warranties, and we kind of rely on the manufacturer's standard warranty or their own careful use of the product. And there you have it. These are just a few examples of some of the things that frugal individuals or myself refuse to buy. Remember, being frugal isn't about being cheap. It's more about making smart money management choices and making sure that they align with your values. Share the love and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Much love and thanks, Tracy.